What is up? What is up? What is up, people? God, I love this battle theme. They did Petra on some good stuff. Welcome, Jaws. You are my buddy. You are also my buddy. Alright, alright. Just give me a second here to set everything up. It's okay. I mean, I like it because I like the Loyal 3 theme. I like a lot of the Scarlet and Violet music. I think it's just a better version of the Loyal 3 theme. It's just heavier. I like that it's heavier. Know what I mean? Alright, yeah. Just getting some final things done here. Not surprised you would. You know I like that kind of music. That's just my thing. Alright. Perfect. You're looking at my streaming stuff. Perfect. This is our plan. We're watching YouTube. I have the volume about halfway. Julio Jones is on the screen. Don't worry about that part. I'm turning YouTube on my phone. I'm turning my volume off, and I'm doing it just to look at chat. So just give me a second. Fish! Fish! Let's go ahead and start. I don't know if this one has voice. So I guess I'll just be commentating this if there's no voice. So we got Arceus, Kirem, Necrozma, and Namarus Annihilate Iron Bundle. That is insane. I mean, this isn't Uber's allowed league. You just bring all your top tiers and it works a lot. Alright. Then we got the opponent, who's got Screamtail, Groudon, Clodsire, Goldengo, Volcanion, Walking Wake. We got Bow Down, the Arceus, Frieza. Annihilate doesn't have a nickname! Night Thief, Lovebite, and Saint Nick. It looks like Frieza is going to be the lead here. Loaded Dice, this looks to be the D-Dance physical set. A lot of these sets just look usual. Life Orb looks to be E-Killer. Though, I think E-Killer runs a different item, if I'm right. At this point. There's no voice, so I am the voice of this video. Which is good, because it means my audio isn't going to be bad. It's like we're just waiting on Angelo to do this. Hold on, actually. Before I go in, let me look at who this matchup is between. Because one of these is Kurt the Buzzwole. And let me go find the other one. I think it's, I'm looking within the document right now for who had that, for who went game one between these two. It was Banana. His name is Banana. I am the one who voices. I am the one who voices. This is Kurt versus Banana. Oh my gosh, guys, look, it's my girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Banana. Oh, there's someone in chat I really like. I hope they don't notice. What's up, Mac? Welcome to the stream. I know you've been watching for longer, probably, but, welcome to the stream. We got White Girl versus Helmet. Let's do this. Oh god, it's the baby. Oh god, it's the baby. Why is there no battle music? It's... There's no battle music! Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, we've got Physical D-Dance Kiram here versus the baby, the Groudon. No way! They're playing in silence! This feels unsettling. My favorite soundtrack, Air. It's my favorite soundtrack. Oh, there goes the baby. And in for the baby is the end portal. Oh, we're going to the end. On the Dragon Dance from Frieza. Real. This is a real moment. Hold on, let me actually up the speed. That way we go by fast, and I want to spend half an hour watching this. Especially there's no sound. Why is there no sound? Anyway, we just got, Kurt not making a move. Okay, now he has thought, and he has decided to Scale Shot. 3, 4, 5 with the crit. Nope, just 5. Would have taken 6 to kill. Minus defense, plus speed. Flamethrower doesn't kill. It does get the burn, though. That sucks for Kurt. Now Frieza can't really break anything. Meanwhile, it's just going to go for another Scale Shot here. Does End Portal get sacrificed or not? That is the question at hand. The question that will be answered eventually. Oh! End Portal does not get sacrificed because Scale Shot misses. We already have crazy luck happening here. 2 10% in a row. Now, what do you send in after Frieza goes down? Do you just send in Necrozma that has Stealth Rocks that should have been your lead? L Kiram, true. Every Kiram is an L. Oh, I didn't see the move that was clicked. All I know is that it wasn't Stealth Rocks. End Portal here is staring at Night Thief. Should have named this Nightwing. Or a better name, honestly. Earth Power. Just to kill. That looks like that might have been Choice Specs. Or, yeah, Choice Specs Volcanium, by the way. Based on the flamethrower damage. Which would have been crazy. Why are you tensing up your fingers like that? This game is so uninteresting because there's no music. If there was music, there'd be something to listen to. Communication. I'm increasing the speed to 2 times. We got Curly the Goldengo floating in the air with the air balloon. Stealth Rocks are going to be set up. Finally, this actually goes fast. This matches my commentary style. Goldengo being a piece of string cheese. Dancing. Necrozma looking like it wants to punch it but cannot muster. We got Nasty Plot Goldengo. Outspeeding with the Stealth Rocks. Just found the free turn. Photon Geyser. On the Thunder Wave. Does it get the Thunder Wave? Does it? Okay, it can't move. What in the string cheese? What is the string cheese? Up. Arceus is coming out. I repeat, Arceus is coming out. Good for Arceus. Arceus has come out. It is shiny, because of course it is. Hex. It doesn't affect it. It's God, watch out. Incorrect, it is not God. There was a move clicked, I don't know what it was. It wasn't E-Speed, because that wouldn't make sense. I think it might have been, like, Flare Blitz. Yeah, it's Flare Blitz. It kills. Good to know. That wasn't physically defensive. Or that's Adamant. That's probably... Yeah, it's Adamant, Life Orb, Arceus. Also in Sun. That thing was gonna kill no matter what. Looks like it's 3 attacks SD. From what I could tell. This feels so weird, just not having background music. Like, at least have that, man. That's what makes half the battle. Especially if you're not going to have commentary over it. But here we go. It's time to wake up. Walking Wake, no booster. It is probably Choice Specs. Why did you switch it in? Did you think it was locked? Is this a YouTuber's game on the official software? No. We could just add our own. If my YouTube decides it wants to. We have added our own. Finally. Why does Suicune look like that? That's Walking Wake. Walking Wake is a Paradox Pokemon introduced in Generation 9. Is this a YouTuber's game in the official software? No, this is the Tinkachads Friends League. Which allowed 1 Uber per team. This can't be Ubers because the Arceus used was Arceus normal. It's so weird. It's a Paradox Pokemon. It's meant to be a Velociraptor. This feels a lot better. Taunt on the ground on. It can't use Bulk Up. Now it's time for Annihilate to own Bulk Up. Bulk Up on Annihilate. Groudon stays in. What is Groudon going for? It is going for Precipice Blades. It doesn't even do half. Do you go for a second? You go for a second Bulk Up with Annihilate here. It is 4-4. The White Noise OST goes hard. Annihilate with another Bulk Up. Groudon, I outsped it that time. I believe I outsped it beforehand too, but like... Drain Punch. See if you get the kill. Okay, it's a speed tie. Precipice Blades. Gets the crit kill. Annihilate down. What are you switching to now? You switching to Bundle. Boost energy speed probably? Yep. Oh my god, this size difference. We got Bundle staring down Groudon. Groudon definitely has to switch here to not get killed. Ice Beam. Groudon gets killed. This is the end of the sun. Never mind, that's the wrong Groudon. That's a Natdex Ubers. That's the end of Groudon existing. For the meantime. By the way, I know there is commentary for the other two, so I won't have the music. There. We've got Steve! Steve is looking upset! Why is Steve upset? Steve gets hit with an ice beam. And earthquakes. That does nothing to Bundle. It's Black Sludge. It doesn't Planetara. Do you go for Freeze Dry or Ice Beam? You go for Ice Beam and get no kill. And Earthquake. Crits again. Steve has to go down here to Bundle. Banana doesn't look in too good of a situation right now, as Bundle looks to be sweeping. Then you get Arika, the Screamtail. This is Screamtail. This is going to be annoying. Click the Hydro Pump. I think I would have clicked Ice Beam. Hydro Pump does half. Calm Mind, though. Calm Mind lefties. I hate Screamtail. Same. You encore this into Calm Mind. Good play by the Bundle here, but this could be costly depending on what happens. Encoring is a thing where you have to just take it as you go. So another Calm Mind. It is now at +2 special attack and special defense. Now you just Ice Beam, hoping for the freeze, I guess. As it's going to continue boosting. Gets his third Calm Mind up. Go for the Hydro. Hydro could miss here. You're better with the guaranteed damage, but Hydro hits. Barely does anything. +4/+4 now. Come on with the passive leftovers recovery and the encore ending. Does Screamtail switch here? Or does it get to +6/+6 via encore? There's another encore, so he gets to +6/+6 via encore. Giving it a free turns of leftovers recovery, almost at half health now. Clicking Hydro for the higher damage doesn't miss though. Remember, 80% accurate. The music has restarted for the second time now. Hydro Pump hits, doesn't do anything. And it's now at +6/+6. You have to go for freeze here. Leftovers is basically doing the same thing as Hydro. You miss Hydro though. So a nothing turn as Encore ends. You're going to go for the freeze with Ice Beam as Deagling kills. Screamtail now has a free way to win because Superpower is quad resisted. And you had already used your Terra, it looks like. Moonblast does nothing. Special attack does fall, but the Deagling doesn't kill because of that. So Enamorous provided itself another turn to save itself, but I don't think Enamorous can do anything outside of just click Moonblast again for damage. Another special attack drop. This does help Necrozma in the endgame. Love Bite? I don't know the name. I don't know why. I think it's supposed to be Love Bites. Screamtail Wincon? It looks like CM Screamtail is the Wincon needed here. Oh, another paralysis against Necrozma. I don't know if Necrozma can break this with +6 special defense, though. I think you need to click Photon. Like, Photon Geyser might be better because you're hitting it for its physical defense. D-Gleam on it again. Another paralysis. It really doesn't matter at this point, though. Screamtail just wins with one more D-Gleam. Earth Power wouldn't have done anything to it. Screamtail has clutched it for Banana. Not much you can do to go against just bad luck against you. It's hard to beat that. It's just hard to beat games like that. But let's get into this next one now. We've got a nice morality boost. This is Jarl the King. And he's going against the Grand Rapid Grims. Yeah, this is Nuglo versus Jarl. Can't hear it? Is that better? Alright, so still can't, bruh. Hold on, I did forget to update my sound on my end, so give me a second. So we've got Metagross lead with the Rocky Helmet. We've got Choice Band, Meowscarada, Booster Energy, Iron Moth. We've got AV Iron Hands, the VGC set probably. We got Boots, Thundurus, Incarnate, maybe Prankster, Bulk Up. And we've got Leftovers, Giratina. So this could be a very interesting game. Diagnose you with skill issue. Yeah, we're diagnosing Jaws with skill issue for not being able to hear it. Ah, looks to be... I hear it, it's so quiet though.
I gave Thundurus Electric Terrain to power
Is that better?
my Iron Ones. Also, we tried making comp in another game, but we fucked up, so we made a comp in this one.
Hello.
Hercules. Okay.
Scizor lead versus Metagross lead.
I'm just gonna still set up rocks. I'm gonna slow this. I am Rocky Helmet. I don't know if it's with rocks, so we're against me. We'll be taking chip.
Alright, we got the Rocks versus U-Turn.
So much.
Rocky Helmet. That looks to be possibly Bandit Scizor.
Nice.
Alright, well, that seems to be correct.
I'm full HP. I got a mid defense EVs. I meant to put that in this hat.
This is a fantastic.
No. I did put it because I got body press because we're terrified. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? We got Gouging Fire here. Doesn't get the boost energy activation though.
Oh, what's our best thing? Probably be Giratina. Like I said, I'm like dead man, eh? Dead man walking.
Alright, switching out to Giratina here. On the Gouging Fire, weak
The best legendary.
weak to the dragon moves this could have, like Outrage and G-Claw. Just go for the Flare Blitz.
Eat it up. That thing's taking a lot of damage. So anyway. And I did about, I think it was a lot. So in this case, what was this? Nothing with the kill actually. We're going for poltergeist.
Alright, they're gonna go for a... Jarl's gonna go for a poltergeist here. See if it kills gouging fire or it catches something on a switch.
It doesn't matter. Nothing here can really take a ghost type move except for
Revival?
I guess. No, I don't know this at all. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing's gonna take this move.
So,
especially well.
Jarl is already in control of this game as he's got Nuglo on the defensive. Imperator, which is Magnezone.
Anymore. What are you doing?
Poltergeist? It does hit. Does nothing though.
Not. I didn't know who was about to do. But it is so expensive. It probably have or maybe it's
Could be physically defensive Magnezone, it looks like, with lefties.
Yeah.
Alright.
I am a Salt Fest too. And you can
Jarl is switching to Iron Hands. On the reflect.
Ooh, screens.
Screens, but with lefties instead of Lake Clay.
Earthquake's some shit.
Does have Earthquake. It has Supercell Slam instead of Thunder Punch and no Heavy Slam.
You can forget. Yeah.
Switches in Bulbasaur. Switches in Bulbasaur the Venusaur. And takes nothing. Thus the eternal conflict with Iron Hands. Nothing outside of stab really hits that hard. Unless it's super effective. Ooh. Okay, about 1/3 of your health from that. Ice Punch, that was about the same back.
Freeze?
No freeze, and it looks to be another lefties.
All electric moves. I don't think he gets any.
The Mono Electric Thunderous looks to be the switch here.
Predicting another Earth Power if he goes for.
Oh. Got the wow 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 wow. Oh. Here comes the Terra. The Terra on this is Terra Poison.
You can take a lot.
Terra Poison Toxic.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That is okay. We're still okay.
It is not Terra Poison Sludge Bomb, which would have been a lot better of a move in that situation. But I get Toxic for wanting to chip Iron Hands down. Also, that Iron Hands, it has Supercell Slam, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, EQ. So it's literally the usual AV set, not in VGC but in singles. Then we got Weavile coming in now on the Thunderous. Lot from Rocks.
No. Are you serious? Oh my god.
And then the Prankster Immune.
Oh, Max, why? Come on, man. Reflect wore off, though.
Reflect is worn off. I hate how they're all shinies. That's genning.
Oh, yeah.
They gen in all shinies, I don't. I don't really care if mine are shinies or not.
But we're Prankster, and Prankster doesn't affect dark types.
By the way, I believe my game is last.
Oh.
Oh, the triple axle hits all 3 times.
Probably stays in, or he could predict, he could think I might double switch, but in this case, I'm not sure. I think,
I mean, I am in agreement still with the shiny thing. I do think that, ooh, stays in and ice, stays in and just triple axles, all 3 hit. So that down goes Iron Valiant.
Oh well, that sucks. The best switch in the system. Iron Moth. Alright.
But
Oh my boy. Girl Athena in.
Yeah, like,
Not the English man's whole career.
I get it. Like, you can technically find all these shiny. It's just some of these Pokemon just have better designs, not shiny like Weavile.
Okay. So, the fire dance is gonna look
Ooh,
you know what? Gouging fire
the
comes
mono
into
attacking
might be a little-
Iron Moth. No
I
Morning
like this
Sun or
though.
anything like that.
In a good position.
Mono attacking moves.
Here.
Oh, there goes Weavile. Switches Weavile into Gouging Fire.
Okay. This is fine.
Just go for a Fiery Dance here. See if you can boost your special attack. That bounces off of it. It
Good
does.
Yeah. Okay, alright.
Special attack boost on the Moss, so it's now booster energy with the speed and the special attack has been raised by one stage. So now it's in a very dangerous position to be able to outspeed everything on the opposing team and Oko in the right circumstances. Just Sludge Waves into Gouging Fire for the kill.
Moth gets a kill. Let's go, baby. I don't know. Moth is in a fantastic position, especially since we got that +1. We haven't used our Terra yet. I'm wondering, we got good match. We didn't actually get
They're all shinies except for the ones that literally are shiny locked. So like Gouging Fire isn't shiny. Then you just, yeah, that wouldn't, that, yeah, that's Choice Band. That's Band Bullet Punch.
No.
Oh, another Fiery Dance special attack raise.
Oh god. Oh man, Nigel, my boy. My boy. Moth is looking crazy. It's looking nuts. This Moth is going crazy, bro. I love this Pokemon. Love this Pokemon. I love Volcarona, but this is like
That Iron Moth is the win con. Yeah.
It's not taking anything, bro.
Bulbasaur switches in, takes rocks damage, and dies. Yeah, +2 Fiery Dance. You're not living that even with AV. Seems Satera was just. Seems Satera was just busted a bit too early.
But I love me some Iron Moth, dude. Go.
Now we get Mewtwo.
Okay.
No Bug Buzz, I believe. Do you have anything to hit this?
This thing is so scary. I think we outspeed it, kill it anyway. Let's roll for Sludge Wave.
You do have U-turn, but you don't want to use that.
Yeah, it's a roll for Sludge Wave. Let's go Sludge Wave.
Alright, they're gonna go. Charles gonna go for Sludge Wave, says it's a roll. Does he get the roll? Yes, he does. Then we got Shrimp the Weavile. Iron Moth has achieved the 5-0. Ice Shard doesn't do nearly as much as you want. And you just get Iron Moth to sweep.
Give me another one.
See if you get one last raise. You did not.
Who's last?
Then Imperator, the Magnezone.
Son of a bitch. Terra. Fiery Dance. Again!
Iron Moth just takes it home.
We did it! The Moth Sweep! Moth Sweep! That's me. Great name. Nuglo, GG's, brother. Oh, man.
Nuglo just getting 5-0'd by Iron Moth. Average OU game moment.
It is what it is. Missed the Thunder Wave. I thought, I'm like, you know, let's be a little crappy to be honest, but Moth brought us the game. We lost one Pokemon, 5-0, clean win. GG's Nuglo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle here. I mean, I enjoyed it. Worked out for me. But hopefully
that is it for this battle. That's it for the draw battle. I don't actually have my game on here. The last one we have is the Atlanta Hall Luchas versus the Iowa Jolteons from Dr. Stein. This is the last match we have for the stream. If you guys want me to grab my match, I won't. y'all can tune into that. It was my last video released. But I say, what's it going?
Hey everyone, Dr. Stein here. Today we're going to be starting our week 1 of a brand new draft league here. It's the Tinkachads for Fun League that it's run by Danny Mac. So big shout out to him, and thank you to him for allowing me to participate in this draft league. So as a for Fun League, we're allowed to...
But yeah, this league is ran by Danny Mac. For people that don't know why it's called the Tinkachads Friends League, it's entirely because it's just his friends playing in the league, basically.
actually use one Uber's one, and while I don't have the video ready just yet, I will be releasing one with the information of the mods I drafted for this season. But due to time schedules, haven't been able to properly get to that. I'm actually drafting for 2 other leagues right now. This one, it's not that I'm not going to give it my all, I will, but it's for friends. Sorry, it's for fun. You know, and I plan to do just that with the team I drafted. But today we're going to be going against Thriller. I am under the assumption that everyone in this league has a YouTube channel. So once I get the information, I will be linking his YouTube channel in the description, and we'll have that underway. Oops, looks like we've gone a bit too far. As you're going to be seeing here, I actually am doing a post recording, post video of the fight. Unfortunately, in my nervousness, I was unable to record myself properly because I did not connect my mic.
No mic connecting, only 4 Pokemon brought to the match.
I would not nickname my mons. I'm very new to Jenning, right? This is my first Wi-Fi league. So, I know there's a way to do it, I just haven't properly gotten to it yet. So, hopefully at some point I'll have nicknames, but if not, in my draft analysis, I will be letting you know what I decide to nickname each and every one of these special mons I got. So, yeah. But with that out of the way, let me actually get to the beginning of this. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds. There we go. So, we went straight into it. For once again,
Had the Stone Axe against the Glamora.
And you'll see that I only have 4 mons here. I didn't notice that. Once again, nerves. We're gonna get them under control, okay? We will get these nerves under control. But yeah, so
Earth Power into the Cleavor as well.
We're still gonna keep going with these leads. I went Cleavor into his Glamora, and he's gonna get so many hazards up. He's gonna get a double layer of Toxic, and on top of that, after this turn, he will get a layer of Spikes. So honestly, I should have switched out to what specifically? Maybe Dondozo. Who knows? And I say who knows because it's past tense, you know? I don't have that hindsight. But overall, I don't mind the lead. I was able to take out this pretty significant threat with the next Stone Axe.
Hey, it looks like we got 4 people watching. Nice to see, nice to see.
Not as common as Ceaseless Edge or Ceaseless Miss. Stone Axe can miss, though, and it's a sad day when it does. No one likes to see it, right? Especially when you're the one using it. But here we see Cleaver putting some nice work. He is next going to be sitting out, so I'm going to fast forward because if anything, I will take advantage that I don't have to go through the times waiting. Brings in the Dragon Bolt. So
Alright, the Dragon Bolt.
I know I'm going to do damage, or at least that was the plan, but it turns out this is a support Dragon Bolt. So not only does the Will-O-Wisp let me know that, but we're also, after seeing this,
the Will-O-Wisp Dragon Bolt, so it is the Willow Hex, possibly?
He takes that very well. And the leftovers.
And it's lefties, so that does look like a sub-Willow Hex.
Chance to knock him out here. Give me 1 second. At this point, he lets me know I'm only rocking with 4 mons, not the full 6. So let me see if I can. Yep. Almost perfect. Almost perfect, yeah.
They fix it. Perfect.
So this is when we recreate everything. Thankfully, no misses on each of our sides, and I didn't get the nice slash crit. I'd like to get it now, though, because this is the turn where we're going at now. But as you will see, thankfully I survived the Hex. I do not get the crit. He's still
it was Will Hex.
And this is where Cleaver goes down, unfortunately. Moving on. He's going to Hex me again. I have to go Chi-Yu. I know I got the Choice Scarf. I can outspeed. Basically, I take
Scarf Chi-Yu.
He knows the Scarf because Chi-Yu does not naturally outspeed this Mon. Unless he didn't invest any speed, but still, I still die outspeed naturally. So reason Landorus, I am forced to switch out because I'm Choice Lock, and I still have a lot of value in this Mon. I decided to go into Glass Scar here. I know it's tanky and it will take a hit, but he does go for a very nice play here. And goes
does he double?
No, he doesn't go into anything. He goes for Rock Slide, which is safe because it still hits the Glass Scar for neutral damage. So we're going to see that go off. So I go in and I activate my Toxic Orb, getting the Toxic Heal.
Alright, let's see
so
what...
right now I decided to go Toxic.
Alright, Toxic is clicked.
I don't think he ever wants to risk going Musashian. If I try to overprotect with Earthquake, which I thought about, but no, I'm glad I didn't. And thankfully, I did not miss the Toxic. I get it off of this Serena. And at this point, I'm like, okay, well, he brought it in to get a triple Axle off. And then I also kind of thought was switching out, but then I had to contemplate, does Serena get a setup move such as Bulk Up? Because if it gets Bulk Up, that could be a real problem. One of the fastest Mon, I still don't want this thing, around too long. So after contemplating for a bit, as you're seeing on the menu right there, I decided just to go for Protect because I had to look up real quickly as fast as I could. If it got any setup, I didn't see any. I'm pretty sure maybe it does, but I didn't see anything.
It gets no
that was
setup.
worth bringing in this matchup particularly.
I can confirm Arena gets no setup.
One hit from it. Well, of course, depending on what build, which you will see in a bit. But I decided to stay in. I have Protect, so I want to see what it wants to do. And to my surprise, it opts to go for a Rapid Spin and get rid of those rocks. So I thought, okay, sure, get rid of the rocks. That's nice in case anything is.
Dondozo was floating up there.
But then I thought, well, maybe Volcarona isn't rocking the heavy duty boots, which would be phenomenal if that was the case. So here I don't Protect. I just decided to go for a knockoff. See what I get rid of.
Crit on the first axle
And,
sucks, but doesn't really matter.
Or
But you live twice, so I guess it kind of works out in your
goes for triple
favor.
axle, so he does not try to get rid of the
It's
rocks this
AV.
turn. And I think I'm just straight up dead. But at least if I die here, he dies to Chi next turn. But I actually live. He only gets 2 hits off, despite getting crit on the first one. So I will knock off the Assault Vest on it.
Go for another Protect on the Rapid Spin.
Toxic heals him with the nice Protect. So I go Protect because he tries to go for another triple axle. But no,
Stein
he
has-
actually goes for the Rapid Spin again.
Yeah, Stein has no spin blockers, so spin is free, but
It's not heavy duty boots. And I'm like, okay.
it could go for another Rapid Spin. But it goes for Power Whip instead.
So what happens next is I think he's gonna go for Rapid Spin again. I'll just kill him with a knockoff. But
But
to my
no.
surprise, he actually goes for the, oh my god, I keep over-predicting here. He goes for the Power Whip and does kill me. I think it was always gonna kill without the crit, but yeah, I'm just dead with that. This guy got 2 crits.
Yeah, so now it comes down to
But yeah, so now we have to decide what's gonna happen here. And this is where I decide to go Electric.
this game could go either way because you have Scarf Chiyu as a win con, you have Dondozo, which could also be a win con. Then like Hisuian Electrode could be pretty good.
He actually is Landorus. Come on, man. Come on. So, because Landorus and gets the Intimidate off, that automatically triggers the Eject Pack, and yeah, I am not in a good position right now.
Got Eject Pack,
right
so
now,
it had to be
the
Leaf
best choice I
Storm
have
if
now
I'm
is
correct.
just Dondozo, because he's way too much help for me to try to one-shot him.
You
I
really
also set up
missed
with
having
Dondozo.
hazard control in this game if
So,
you
we'll go
are
for a curse,
Stein.
Because I feel like I can take whatever he wants pretty well.
Because from what I can see, you really want like a defog on Napoleon, or you want like Rapid Spin on something.
Hey, maybe he even U-turns out of here. Goes for an Earthquake. Look at all that damage. Look at all that damage. I don't know if it's an eye roll. It's just way too much. And that's when I remembered I only wasted like 4 points in defense.
Looks to
'Cause I'm
be
like,
choice
oh, no,
baited.
you know, I need that special defense. I need it. Yeah, it turns out that was not the case. What I needed was more defense. And now I'm like, there's no way I'm living this, right? And I'm like, I don't think the leftovers is enough. So I have to go for Rest regardless. Maybe he switches out or something. But I'm like, there's no way he does.
I think that is choice baited Lando. I don't think it's doing that much damage otherwise.
Right?
So it goes for Earthquake and
Gets
it
that Earthquake
lives.
off. I live on 5 and I get the rest off. And I'm like,
It's like
hell
min max.
yes,
I mean
I'm
max
back in
min.
this. Lord have mercy. And yeah, it's great. From here, I'm like, I can win this. I could actually win this. You know, I still gotta be careful with the Volcarona, obviously. It could definitely be rocking the Giga Drone. But yeah. So, I decided to go for Sleep Talk because whether I curse or whether I liquidate, I feel like I win either way. And as you're gonna see here, up. There we
Cat
go.
in a box,
Terrestrialize.
cat in a
He goes,
box.
You know, Terrestrialize Grass.
We
And
got the
if he
Terra.
Terrestrialize Grass, that's actually pretty good. I mean,
Terra
it's still
Ground.
Landorus, but not bad. He actually goes for the Terra Ground. And I think
Terra
that's
Ground
really
choice
good.
baited
Nice.
EQ, I
Great
believe.
damage off. And as you'll see, after the +1 on defense, that does about half. And I'm feeling real comfortable because with leftovers, that means I survive. We get Sleep Talk
Sleep
off,
Talk into
and we get
liquidation.
knocking this thing out. So right now, I'm feeling super great. I'm on +1 defense, and I feel like I can survive just about anything that this actually wants to throw at me. I'm unaware, so the +1 from Intrepid Sword doesn't affect me none. But now I find out actually he's got quite the coverage on him. As you'll see, King Arthur, pretty nice. name.
King Arthur the Zacian, but it goes for Wild Charge
Try to burn off. He actually has wild
and
charge.
gets crit.
I'm like, dang, that did so much more than I thought it would. And it turns out it's because it was a crit. Freaking crit, man.
I mean, you go Empoleon here, right? You have to go Empoleon. You go Flame, but your Choice Scarf Will-O-Wisp? What?
And I should be able to win this nice and roomy.
But okay, you go to Chiyu. 2 Pokemon, not many switches on Flamethrower. You poke the last Pokemon in the back is Volk though, and Volk might have a good bulk. But Zacian just stays it and dies.
I say one shot, but he was at that health regardless. So now all that's left is a Volcarona. I can almost taste the victory. You know, I know he could cover dance, and
Because this Volcarona could easily Terra Water.
I should have Terrified. Actually, no, I'm Terra Dark. Actually, interesting. Didn't realize that.
Just go for the raw flamethrower. Just over half,
So
but
he
quiver
dances here?
dance.
Okay, so never mind. I probably was gonna lose regardless. So yeah, he sets up quiver dances, and I'm thinking he's gonna morning sun his health out. So I'm like, if I can outspeed this turn, then yeah, I have a shot. But unfortunately, life's not always fair.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah, you're gonna
Chiyu does not outspeed because this looks to be max speed, max HP.
I think he gets the decision right away. But no, I thought I lost because I didn't Terrify, but I didn't have it regardless. I actually did not think I could Terrestrialize this one. I really didn't. Had I known, I would have put Terrifier on it.
Alright, so this definitely has to be a Volk with Morning Sun, if he said. This could also be like a Giga Drain with 3 attacks. Just Fiery Dance here.
Goes Fiery Dance here, I believe.
Your lack of priority also really hurts you in this, because
So right now,
Electro
another
doesn't
thing
have the
on speed,
priority
and
to
here
beat
I make
this.
Another misplay, alright? I'm about to make another misplay. Hold on, let me keep going. So I think, what can I do?
Emp switches
like-
in.
Well, he has a Morning Sun, so I'm thinking he doesn't have recovery. But it shouldn't matter whether he has recovery or not. So I think he's gonna go for another Fiery Dance, and I'm just gonna try to kill him with a Flash Cannon. Right? But I forgot 2 things. One, this man did +2. So, and I had brought this set specifically to take away
You
any
click Flash
boost,
Cannon there.
right?
You're
I'm just fully
you
unfair.
have to click
It is
Haze.
what nerves got to me as well.
If you
Actually,
click
so-
Haze, you then kill with
probably on my team, actually. So,
Flash
I should've
Cannon
hazed. I
afterwards,
should've hazed.
and
With
you
that correct,
live
then I
every
should've
single
hazed.
attack.
And that way I would have outsped, regardless, the next turn. And he doesn't know I'm not rocking any water type moves here. He does not know that. But I should have hazed 100%.
This is a choke on
In hindsight,
Stein's end, because the Terra Water is a good idea.
no, I don't regret this because still I would have hazed.
You need a
It's
Haze,
just so hard.
but
It's
it
just
actually
hard.
Giga Drains. So
Haze was always a play, and I misplayed it. Pivotal damage. We're gonna go.
Non-Terra,
Fire
like
Dance.
non-Terra,
Does
also
get
would have been
special
better for you,
attack boost. Doesn't really matter,
because
though, because he's gonna
that wouldn't have
outspeed
made
me,
that wouldn't have made the Giga Drain do nearly as much damage. That's a good play on Thrill's part.
Go for a discharge, terrible attempt, but not gonna do anything. He finishes the game, and you know what? This post match commentary. I'm happy. I really am, because I went into this thinking I'm gonna lose 100%. There was too many things to cover for, too many tactics to account for. Because he has a Blastoise as well, and a few other things. I really did not know how this was gonna go. I like that, regardless of him getting all his hazards up, I was still able
Close
to make
match,
it
but
and
Stein really had the win
I
locked.
was winning without my
Stein really had the win locked and just misclicked Flash Cannon when he should have clicked Haze. The play was always to click Haze no matter what there. Good game to both. Closest game we had so far. Closest game in the entire week, actually. Not everyone had game. Not everyone does YouTube, so not everyone does games with that. Zam, I agree. I'm actually getting the doc up real quick so y'all can see the week 1 schedule. So with the week 1 schedule, this is how it turned out. Beans 6-0'd. I didn't know this. I don't have that game. I really wish I did have that game, but I don't have that game. But this is every single game played. If you look at the MVP race, it's Mag 6-0ing. We got Mag 6-0ing, Cole 5-0ing me with Boulder. Glow King went 3-0, Miraidon went 3-0, Screamtail went 3-0, and Volcarona went 3-0. They only get like Chiyu, Heatran, and Bundle all in the 2-1 category. Then we get a bunch of like the 1-0s and the 1-1s. So it was certainly an interesting week because you have a bunch of people trying to get into it for the first time. And you see a bunch of people at 1-1. This is a misclick. That's supposed to be 3-1. But then you have like 0-0 for a bunch of mons that weren't brought, and then down here you have a bunch of mons that went 0 for 1. Like some of these definitely shouldn't have gone 0 for 1. I don't think Zapdos would have lived Medicleaf because I figured out later on that I was choice banded Boulder based on the damage it did to Lugia. But it went interesting. So interesting first week from the TFL. It was... I think next week really shows the people in this league. Because we have... Like, I have to go against Nuggalo, who got 5-0'd. We have... Beans going against Scrub. We have... So, like, next week, I think, makes it for a lot of people. Like, can we see Jarl continue his reign of dominance versus Treon? Can we see Kurt not get super unlucky against Thriller? Do we see Beans 6-0 Scrub, or is Beans just going to fall off? Is Mag not going to be as useful because we know what Mag can do? Stuff like that. Week 2 is what makes this next week. Still to schedule and prep for that, but I'm probably thinking Thursday is the day we do all that. I gotta talk with Nuggalo about my game. I will announce on stream, though, that I have made a trade. This is not up to date, but I did make a trade for this week. And I will be having Zarude in week 2 of the TFL. Jan Mega wasn't going to put in as much work as I thought it did when I first drafted it. So I should have... So what comes to so I'm getting Zarude as a nice ground resist plus a good physical breaker, because I actually need a bit more of those on my team. Zarude is also a nice spore immunity, a nice powder immunity, a nice leech seed immunity, anything like that. Good ground and electric resist, which I also need on my team. Can help against stuff like Boulder. I wish I had a week 1 for Boulder. I would have gone with like a physically defensive set, but we can talk about that at a different point. But I think that should be it for tonight. I think that's all we're going to go for now. I don't think there's much left to go over. And thank you all for tuning into the Watchalong. First time I'm really doing one of these. TFL. The Tinkachads Friends League is a for fun league. So we're just taking this more casually. So we'll go along with it as it goes. Like, there's all that. There is going to be an announcement soon based on progress made on something behind the scenes. Because if people don't know, the Baltimore Okie Dogies is more of a temporary thing. Like, it's made for going into seasons at the moment, but it's going to be updated as we go. But thank you all for tuning in. I'm Frosty Random, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.